Hello viewers, welcome to yet another tutorial. In this today's tutorial, we will be learning about how to make models so that we can automate the things and our tasks become quite easier. I'm just going to show you one of the piece of model that we will be creating today, and so this is a very small basic model that in this today's tutorial we'll be learning how to make this. Actually, what does this this is a model that does the interpolation of some input data sets. Actually, these are the input data sets that it does the interpolation, and finally, after getting the interpolated output, you know that for interpolation we need to use this interpolation algorithm, and then it gives interpolated output, and that interpolated output is clipped with a certain extent, and finally we get the final clipped output. So actually, this is the whole process that this model builder tool does. And what is the main advantage of this is that let me tell you what is the what happens, what we should have done if we don't have the model, right? Suppose here are three data set of rainfall, and if you have a lot of similar kind of data sets and you have to do the manual tasks each and every time, then model builder tool is a very useful tool for you to save your time. Suppose for example here, let me show you this data of this is a rainfall data, and this is actually the annual rainfall data of a year 2021. So annual underscore 1 is the actual attribute data whose value we have to interpolate. So similarly, here is also same kind of data structure, and they all have this attribute common called annual, and here also, and actually this also 2019 also has got the same data structure. And what we need to do is we need to see this attribute annual underscore 1. So actually, if we had no model, then what we need to do is that we basically go here, go to this and we search for here IDW, and we go here, and now we have to choose this thing, these all the parameters. Yeah, right, first you are going to choose this for 2019, then other options you will be choosing here, and pixel size and other things. And final, what you are going to get is one interpolated output that will be shown here. And for that, again, that interpolated output won't be quite satisfying, and what you have to do is you have to let me show you one. Suppose like let's say interpolated 2019, yes, if let's say for 2019. Okay, like this you are going to see something after doing that thing. And once that is done, what you need to do is you need to again go here, clip, type here clip, and clip raster by max layer. Again you go here and you write give the input layer, give the max layer by which you have to do, and you will run and do it. And finally what you will get the something output like this. Suppose let's say okay, this is the output that you are going to get. So now you are done with 2019. Okay, you got the output of 2019. Now you have to do the same process for 2020 and 2021. But what if you have make one algorithm, or let's say one model like this, and what if all those things, if all those interpolation thing and all those clipping things that is done within a few clicks, and if that is done within the few clicks, your a lot of time is going to be saved. And this model builder tool is all about this, about automating the things and saving your time. Like first I would like to show you a kind of demo. And okay, input layer input layer, let's say this time 2020, and it's showing that clip output after interpolation. We need to clip, so it's saying like that. Okay, I'm going to go somewhere here, let's say 2020, and I will be writing here name, let's say clipped output. Okay, and now you need to do interpolation and where the output you want to keep. Okay, I'm going to again go here, and I would like to go here, let's say write interpolated 2020. Okay, now just run it, and now you can go here and see here, look it here, 2020 clip output was just the name that we had given, and these two are the unnecessary things for the moment. We don't need this, I just want to remove it. Now you can see here 2020 and clip output. You got this output within a few, we can say just within a minute. Yeah, so it has saved a lot of time. Similarly, if there are similar kind of lot of repetitive data sets, suppose I did this for 2020 and 2021 also, I can do this within a few seconds. Like that, if I had this data for 2022, 2023, then if I would have done this by manually and all these kind of things, then it would have taken me a really long time. And by designing such kind of model, you can automate your things within a few time. Not only your tasks become processing tasks becomes is quite, it takes less time, you can save it and later use these for other purposes. If you have to deal with similar kind of projects in the future, and if you have make such kind of model, then by saving it today, you can use it again in the future projects. So it's quite really useful and handy tool for all the analysts out there. So in this, so using model builder tool is quite important if you want to save your time and if you want to increase your productivity. For the delay, I would like to show how you can make such kind of thing. So let's remove the unnecessary parts here. Okay. Okay, these are the three kind of data sets, and this is curriculum coastal, this is the study area. Now first what we are going to do is I'm just going to remove this, let's not remove, okay, let's discard this. First what you need to go is, you need to go to processing, go to a graphical modeler, and after going here, and you are going to see this kind of interface. Now but before making this model builder tool, designing this model, I suggest that you first get output of a data set using this manual technique, because while designing the model builder tool, you are going to use all the kind of things that has been used in manually to design that thing. So don't directly jump into the model builder. First what you need to do is, you just go to this basic interface and you just take one data set, and you just do the manual things, what are the things required. Then after getting the output for a certain desired data set, now for the automation of the rest of the data set, you can go to this model builder, and it will be really easy for you. So that's a kind of personal trick that I would like to share. Now what you need to do is, first of all we'll need an input layer, so that we are going to go into this inputs option. Just left click here, and just since our data is vector data, I would like to go to vector layer, because you need to provide the data set first, then other thing will come. So vector layer is here. I'm just left click it and just drag it here. Okay, after dragging it here, you will see this interface. Now description means what kind of name that you want to be shown. It's saying, let's say it's I will just write here input layer because it's the layer that has to be input. Asking for geometry type, what kind of geometry that your input data set contain. As we have seen here, this is a point data, so I have to give the geometry here a point without any doubt. So I have given it here point, and okay, point is done. And this advanced mandatory, let this default mandatory be as it is, and just click on OK. Okay, where it has gone, then okay. Okay, this is the input layer that I have just inserted now. After inputting a layer, what I want is I want to interpolate that data. I want the interpolation of that data. So what I will do is I will just go for algorithm, and just left clicking this, you are going to get the algorithm, and just go to algorithm. And since my model is all about this interpolation, it's quite simple that if what you need to first identify what you are trying to do, right? All these things are related to interpolation. So I will be first inserting a layer that I have inserted here, then I will be going to go for interpolation. So I will just write here IDW interpolation. So okay, just left click this and just drag it here. And once you drag it here, this interface you are going to see. Then description by default it has saying IDW interpolation. Okay, let it be IDW interpolation. There is no doubt it's IDW interpolation. And input layers, what are the input layer that you want to keep? It's saying okay, vector layer. Okay, input layer, it's showing me this 4 options because by these 4 data are already loaded here. If this data weren't loaded, then this kind of options I won't be able to see. Okay, just for the sake of simplicity, vector layer, just I will choose rainfall 2019. Okay, now it's asking interpolation attribute. Interpolation attribute is annual underscore 1, is I had shown you guys in the past because I had shown this already in the past, that annual underscore 1, that real type data type is what I'm looking for. I'm going to work on that thing. And okay, means my layer that I'm going to work on is rainfall 2019, and within that rainfall 2019, my main attribute that I'm particularly interested is that annual underscore 1, because that is the data that I have to interpolate. And now just this is giving an option. Just simply press this green input layer and just rainfall 2019, and type is this is point. Okay, just keep it as it is. And distance coefficient p, it's giving me a certain default value. Let it be extent. What is the extent? And it's let's go here, extent. This extent is quite simple. Just go to I'm just going to calculate from here. This is the Securaculum coastal model, and this is my main study area. So this will be my extent of interpolation and output raster size. So this is the main thing that you need to take key here. I don't know about other cases, but in interpolation, you before making this model, you just go to manually and first try to interpolate, and then you need to give for interpolated result, you need to give a certain number of row and column that defines the pixel size. It's really an important thing to consider, because if you won't give a sufficient raster size, then you are going to get the output, but that output won't be later clipped by certain mask layer. So make sure that be very careful to give that desired number of row and column, or this raster size, because a good estimation is very handy here. But if you are not able to estimate, and it's going to give you quite a problem. I'm using this value. I had simply copied in the past, and I'm just using this because I had, before making this model, I had manually done the interpolation of these data sets, and I found that my interpolated data had this pixel size, and this is quite really handy, so I'm going to go with this. And but let me tell you, for this raster output size, you can just go to information section and you can get for that interpolated data. Okay, now interpolated, what you need to go now, it's just saying inter name, what is the final name that you want to see. I am just going to write it as interpolated, let's say. It's simple as that, and just click on. If you want some comments, just go to this section and you can just type what if there is important thing, and just properties, just go on. Okay, so I have an input layer. I'll be giving an input, then it will do the IDW interpolation of those input, and it will give me the interpolated output. Now after this, what I need is, as I had shown in the past here, I need to clip it. So now I need to go again here in algorithm and just type here clip. Okay, now I'm going to this GDL section for raster extraction and raster clip by max layer, and just click and drag it here. So description, I just want to write here just clip raster, and now it's saying using model input input layer. It's saying input layer, which input layer you want to clip, it's saying like that. And I just I want to click here, and I just want to go to algorithm output. So this IDW interpolation, this interpolated, this output is what I want to clip. So I have choose this thing in here, input layer. Make sure this is the most important step here. And max layer, which is the layer that you want to max this interpolated output with. It's about that study area I had been talking. Just click it here, just left click it here, just go to value and just choose this curriculum coastal model. Okay, now this projection CRS is 4326. These are all optional thing. I don't want to talk much about this thing. Target extent optional. This target extent as the everything here it's showing is here. You don't need to worry much about this kind of thing, but if target extent is quite simple. Target extent is all about this study area, so I choose this curriculum study area. You can choose your own study area, and other parameters seems to be simple. And just final one is I just want to write here name clipped final, let's say. Just click on okay, clip final. Okay, successfully you have made a simple, very simple basic model. Now after doing this, what you can do is you can just go here, you can just save it, and just you can go to your desired directory and just write model sample IDW, let's say. Just save it. Okay, now you have saved it. Now it's time to check whether this model actually works or not. So for that, simply left click in this run model. Then what you do is, now you can see here. Okay, now let's input layer. It's asking me which input I want to choose, or you can also go to these three dot icons. Just go to select file and go to directory and choose file. And but since I have loaded my data already here, so it has been, so yeah, just go for 2021. Okay, click final, and I'm just going to go here, go to save to file, and this is 2021. So let me make a new folder here and say it's 2021, and just right here, okay, clipped 2021. Okay, now interpolated, just click here, save to file, and just interpolated, just say here interpolated 2021. Okay, you may be quite strange that first input layer, then this interpolated options will have come in here, then only clip finals will have come at the last. That's what we have made in the model, but here the things are quite like reversed, but you don't need to worry about that thing, because algorithm works in the pattern that you have designed here. So let's click on run. Okay, now output has come here, and we can go here and we can see look, interpolated 2021 and clipped 2021. So this was the thing that you wanted, right? And you know that you got for 2021, and again if you want for 2020 you can also do the same, and things become quite easier. So this is actually how you create a simple basic model, and I have also to some extent explained why you need a model builder to what is its significance. So I hope my viewers have understood a basic concept about this, and this is really important if the data set is quite repetitive. Like we can see this 2019, 2020, 21, they are the same kind of data set of different year, and in such cases this tool is really handy. And one more important thing is that if you save this, and you can use this later in the future as well, so that is also quite advantageous. So thank you viewers for watching this tutorial. I hope you have learned something new. So we are going to meet soon in upcoming days. Till then, bye bye.